What's going on, lads? Let's check out everything coming to eFootball tomorrow. Will we get the new mode? We know we're going to be getting Player of the Week. Master League is still up in the air. We know that there's a new campaign that's going to be kicking off and some juicy Inter-Legend rumours, as well as v5.4 possibly being postponed. Let's start there because we don't have an update in the menu. All we have is these revision of terms of use update, which seems to be postponed until later in April 2026. Now, this was a message from ages ago, and it tied in with the last eFootball Connect that we got where they talked about edit mode, Master League, all that sort of stuff, right? I have a full video on Master League here. If you guys want to check it out, please do. That is a thumbnail so you know which video it is. You can check it in the description. They have said that that's going to be coming in April. However, as of today, there's been no eFootball Connect, which was rumoured. And of course, there's been no update. It's 3 p.m. here for me. And there's been no tweet put out apart from the Player of the Week. Even saying that, right, we know that we're going to be getting a new campaign because that's over. This has been a fairly popular campaign, I would say, and I do think people have liked it. And I think with the Showtime cards as well, these are all going to be up as well. So there's only a day left in these or a couple of hours left in these. Will we just get a content refresh? And v5.4 could be like launched in 2 parts. The first part could be the content refresh. New campaign, new ways of earning coins, new players, you know, a bunch of legends that are brought out. And then obviously the Player of the Week, the role changers or the nominating contract. We'll show you them in a second. eFootball League phase could be kicked off as well because phase 8 is ending. Fermín Lopez is going to be acquired if you are in the top 100,000. Or I think it's 1 million or 500,000 on mobile. I always get confused with that. The role changers is going to be gone, which are the nominating contract. The English League players are going to be gone as well. And also Xabi Alonso is going to be gone as a manager. So all of these are expired. The eFootball League phase, all of these card packs, all of the legends, all of the show times, everything. Manager as well. Player of the Week that we know is confirmed, right? We have 2. We have Fritz here as well as Thuram from France. And I think that these 2 players will be pretty decent. But it's this video that I want to talk about, right? So obviously the Inter Milan club event will be kicking off. I will be going to that, obviously covering it in the club finals, which should be a really good one. Inter Milan have a serious squad backed up by this amazing club pack from Inter Milan. Now this is on my secondary account, right? I have played with Christian Chaviu. He's really solid. It's a good selection of players. He's got the link up as well, so they might bring out to tie into that some legends. Now, I want to talk about this video in a second, right? Because it's a very interesting video that went up on the Inter Milan Twitter feed, right? And I think it was on Instagram as well. But this was the video that went up, right? So there is Chaviu and the players. This video went up on the Inter Milan. They talked about a couple of different bits and pieces. Now, they were asking questions, right? And this question was asked, you know, somebody with finishing of 90 that played for Inter. And he actually mentions Ronaldo, right? Fermín. So this is just one of these times when they could have edited this out, but they left it in, right? And I'm going to show you. They actually don't show any footage, obviously, of Ronaldo compared to other legends, right? So the 3 players are asked different questions. This one ends up being Vieri. And then you also have somebody with a player, an Inter legend that has 93 jump in game. And that is Cordoba, who could be looking to come back as well. And then obviously we have this one with the shot power, which is Adriano, okay? Now, they could have edited out these kind of bits and pieces if they wanted it, but they left them in, which means the thing, you know, it could... Imagine R9 dropping, man. It would be huge, but maybe it's not as deep as that, because they did release an Adriano, you know, a while ago, right? Not too long ago. Freddy Guerin is also mentioned as well. And as I said, he is a Colombian player that did play for Inter, and he's legend. He's a legend card that was a really nice card. Adriano, we had a recent card of him, but it's just interesting that they left that in. Now, this could also tie in, right? I think this is more probably likely, right? This National Legend campaign here, I think if we, you know, it'll probably be next week now, the fact that we haven't got anything. Maybe they just want to get the cards out tomorrow and refresh the eFootball League and then have a week to update. Because I do think that this was one of the more popular packs that they brought out and the popular campaigns that they brought out. Maybe they'll try and tie this in with the campaign and have a week between it, if that makes sense. Because the next campaign is going to be kicking off, right? But that doesn't mean that the next Legend campaign or the Legend cards or ways of earning cards. But let me know what you guys think. Everything seems to be up in the air for now. Obviously, the campaign is going to be gone to eFootball phase. But let me know what you think. Are we reading too much into that Inter Milan video? It's just intriguing as well that, you know, R9, I think all the chat's been about Henry, but R9 would, I think, blow the doors off. You know, will they hold him back till the World Cup? Will he come at all? What do you guys actually think? Let me know in the comments below. Just a really quick video. Check out the Master League one. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the stream tomorrow.